Shri Matre Namaha, Shri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out the sacred content to you all. Today I'm going to talk about Paliadorians, okay, however it is spelled, Paliadorians, I guess. Okay, so Paliadorians are those people, they are not people actually, they are beings, higher beings, okay. So yeah, you never know. So the Paliadorians are those beings who are like they are like suns, okay, sun, the sun, sun, okay, they are like sun. And what happened is, imagine that, I'm just trying to make it more easier for you. I'm trying to break it down so that you can understand this complexity into simplicity, okay. So these beings are like, suppose imagine there is a central sun, okay. So that central sun is giving rise to all sun. How like sun is a life force energy and sun gives the life to everything, right, okay. So same like that, Peridorians are like also, they are like sun energy, and from that sun, okay, and that sun is carrying like all kind of different races in it, okay. Like it have red rays, it has blue rays, it has green rays, it has yellow rays, it has white rays, etc, 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 like all the color races, okay, in it, okay, in it. And then it is giving rise to like the different races, different cloister races. So these are like Paliadorians, okay. Paliadorians are like those beings who have like the combination of all races within them, because from them only all the other races came out. So it's like that. So they are like a very highly advanced spiritual beings, energetic beings, and from them all the creation came out. So before the universal creation is the Paliadorians, okay. So from the Paliadorians only the entire creation started to happen, okay. In my previous video also about the ascended mastery level, I guess, in that I talked about Paliadorians, okay. So these beings are like that, and from them all the different races started to emerge, and there are different races and different combination of races. Suppose a red color, a yellow color mixed, something like that, or all the like 4 colors mixed, and something like that. So from the Paliadorians the creation happened, the creation started to emerge, and all the different types of races were created. So in our in our world, it's like races means this country, that country, white people, or Indian people, or some different races are there, different names for different race beings of the different countries, okay. So all this happens, but in the universal time matrix, it's not like it is not based on countries or something like that. It is based on the the DNA template which they are carrying, and the purpose, and their where they are in the density or harmonic universes, and how in which timeline they are, and and what are the things which they were involved in, and all these things are taken under consideration. It's not like the race term doesn't, the definition of the race what we see here on earth, that doesn't apply to the definition of the race in in the higher realms. It's completely different, okay. So it is based on the definition of the race is completely based on the DNA template of what type of DNA template they are carrying. So it's like that. And the Paliadorians like have like their sun, and from their sun came out all the different types of races, okay. And from different types of races came again they move forward, and it became the combination of races, and also the divine have created different hybrid races. Like it's hybrid doesn't mean the that negative hybrid word. I'm here talking about hybrid in the scientific term, means some mix of races, like this DNA template and this DNA template is mixed, something like that, okay. So this mixture of different types of races for the well-being of the humanity, because sometimes if divine wants to create some different template, so that the divine wants to, if divine wants to heal any kind of a DNA template, so what a divine will do is divine will take a higher DNA template, and divine will take a DNA template which needs to be like which is needed, or which is needed for the healing, okay. So divine will mix some powerful, make another powerful being, okay, some like some different type of avatar, some different type of like being who is very very powerful, and he will be like that avatar will be mix of combination combinations of this energy and that energy, etc. And then that being will change and become a transformation force, and that being will bring a lot of change in the grids or the universal time matrix or on the earth. It's like that. Okay, so from our Hindu stories, Indian stories, there are so many stories like this where the different gods are created from the power of different gods. Combination of different powers of gods are taken and create and transformed into some and that gives rise to a different god. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, same like a same thing, but more it is very nicely told in the stories, I mean Hindu stories, that makes a lot of sense in understanding the concepts actually. So then, and there is a kind of a movie where the devotee asks the goddess to show she asks the Lalita Tripura Sundari to show her Gayatri form. Okay, so when the Lalita Tripura Sundari the picture which I have kept here, okay, there is this movie. Okay, this movie I saw just so many years back, some years back. Then I just randomly watch some movies when I don't feel like doing anything, if I'm not meditating, or if I want some kind of a healing and I'm not feeling like doing anything, not even healing or meditation, then I just saw some kind of a powerful Adiparashakti movies. That's enough for me to just get recharged. Okay, I just do it for grounding myself, and I just do it for just because I don't want to do some kind of a spiritual stuff, because sometimes it becomes so much. So I just want to ground myself. I just want to do some 3D things. Okay, but then in the 3D things also I'll get some kind of this movies only, and from those movies also I'll get so many downloads. So no rest. Okay, ascension, always ascension. Okay, so it's like that. So jokes apart, so here in this one, the devotee asks the goddess like Adi Shakti, like, I want to see your Gayatri form, and then she appears in the Gayatri form, and then you can see the different colors of faces she's having. So this also tells that there are so many forms of our Hindu gods or goddesses, where they have they are having the most powerful combination of all those races, like the Gayatri form, which here which I show, which I've kept in thumbnail. It has all the colors in it, all the colors. Mother goddess Gayatri is also looking in yellow color, red color, green color, all the colors. Okay, so it's not like we don't have I don't agree with all these spiritual stuffs which are told by all the spiritual people. I just use my own personal discernment. So you can use your own personal discernment. So I personally feel that it's these races are not just single beings. Sometimes in the Hindu stories, most of the spiritual content is like in the spiritual community is like this race is there, and this race is only red color, or this race is only green color. It's not like that. It's not a compulsion, because in a Hindu gods and goddesses stories, there are so many gods and goddesses who have like multiple heads and multiple the colors. So it means that they have like higher DNA template, and they are the most powerful gods and goddesses, right? So sometimes they also incarnate in an individual or green color. Okay, some goddess will take a full green color form, or some goddess will take full yellow color form, or some goddess will take full red color form. But it doesn't mean that they are just limited to only that one particular race or that one particular DNA template. We also have so many gods or goddesses who have like multiple heads with different types of the colors. Okay, so it means that they are having the powers of the multi-dimensional powers, and they are very powerful. Okay, they're very powerful, and they are the combination of all the races. So they are the Palidorian gods or goddesses. Okay, and sometimes most of the gods and goddesses, they also referred like a sun. Okay, Surya Shakti, they are like a koti, crores of suns. You glow like crores of sun, or your light is like crores of sun. You're like 100 suns combined together. So okay, whenever we worship of the gods or goddesses, whenever we recite hymns of the gods or goddesses in the Hindu stories, we always see these lines that they are compared to sun. Okay, so it means that we already have those highly powerful beings in the culture, or in the stories. I'm only talking about the Hindu gods and goddesses because I only am familiar with them. But they might be some other gods or goddesses in some different countries which I don't know. They might also be having these kind of a combination of different types of DNA templates within them. Okay, so because I am only I only talk about what I know, so that's why I am taking the example of Hindu. But don't think that this is only I'm talking about the only one particular place or something like that. But then they might be different divine beings in some different places also, who I don't know. They might be also having this kind of a combinations. Okay, so what I want to say is, you cannot interpret like only this race or that race, or only this DNA or that DNA. It can be combinations also, or it can be some gods or goddesses, they have all the kinds of races within them, combined form. Okay, they are very powerful form, which are Palladorians from, because these gods and goddesses, from them only all other chutku races, okay, tiny races, they again got created. Like, because they have like all the combination of colors, they can create like red color goddess, they can create like green color goddess, they can create like white color goddess. It's their wish, because they are the creators. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so again, moving forward, they can have like combinations also. So it all depends. So whenever you read something, or whenever you listen to something, you use your own personal discernment, and you can see that how it is applicable. Is it how much fact it is, it is there in that whatever you are listening to or reading to. So it's like that. And we have so these beings are mostly Palladorians, who have everything within them combined. Okay, from Palladorians got created different races. So this was all about Palladorians, which I wanted to talk about. And so thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Ram Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha.